Well, good morning. Actually, this event has just been a success because I come on stage, the presenter knows how to pronounce my name, so I'm at home. This is actually a sound that I love. I love it very much. Oh, here I'm hearing it again, but please spontaneously and justified. So, okay, it cannot be justified right now. Well, nevertheless, I am thrilled because I've been walking around and I suspect that here is where the good guys meet. Prevention, no drinking, don't drink and drive, and against extremism and right-wing extremism. I mean, the German spy services are here, all of them, in Saxony, so this actually is a success, isn't it? And our state premier is also here, Mr. Kretschmer of Saxony. There he is. It's great. He's from Görlitz, by the way, in Saxony, close to the Polish border. And his friends like to say that he's the girly power man, our state premier. Now he's laughing and the rest isn't. Okay, they're just waiting for the boss to smile, and if he does, then we will as well. But he does because he's cool. He's one of the good guys. Well, actually, I mean, he got the job for free, right? But I mean, he's not bad at it. So I'm Fatih Ceviko. I am a cabaret person, have been for years. This is my 7th program. The first one was Fatih Land, Fatih Country, then Fatih Unser, which is a pun on Holy Father. So Vatican is another one, or Califati, this could also be a title. Well, so I'm touring around, and today I'm quite pleased. Prevention, the Crime Prevention Conference, what can we do? I mean, this is a democracy. People go and vote, except for you, Mr. Kretschmer, the state premier. But this is actually a tool that we can use to participate. Who cast a vote? All of you? But mostly people say, I've got a flat rate, I do not have to vote. But, I mean, we did. We voted last year and got a government this year. Why didn't it take so long again? What's it called? Coalition? No. Oh, the exploratory talks before that, they failed. So there are two positions, the good cop and the bad cop, and Christian Lindner of the Liberals. He actually invented a new category, which was the stupid guy. And now the next elections are just around the corner in Bavaria, in Germany, then in Saxony. And by the way, the Liberals, headed by Mr. Lindner, those are the ones also voting for the German party, the Pirates, because Johnny Depp is a pirate, apparently. So maybe this is not a good idea, because politically speaking, it's a little bit difficult, because the topics that are on top of the list do not happen politically, because, I don't know, sustainability, ecology, the Green Party does not exist anymore. They don't get a foot on the ground. And if there is a global threat for our world, it's ecology, is the ecological collapse. But the Green Party really is non-existent. They cannot trigger debates. They can't do anything. And I'm kind of confused by that. The most important topics are simply not dealt with. It's a bit like living in a country with social injustice, and the Social Democrats would actually disappear. Oh, this is a great audience. But do not worry, I won't joke about the Social Democrats. This is a bit like pushing children around, and you just don't do that. No, you don't. You don't do that. The Social Democrats here in Germany are a wonderful party. They're not doing well, we have to say. I mean, actually, they're quite finished. I mean, they're even headed by women now, and this is a clear sign for the party being finished, isn't it? I didn't say that, by the way, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you how it is. And there is a tradition in politics. I mean, whenever you drive it against the wall, then you're headed by a woman all of a sudden. I mean, in Germany, we had affairs and scandals of party donations, and then you had all the big politicians, and they had to leave. Nobody wanted to do it. And we said, okay, now we'll see a woman. And next we had Miss Merkel. And this has the effect that her successors, the ones she's surrounded by, well, they are not there anymore. And this is the great part about our chancellor, because she's so positive, and she's not a vain person, a bit like a snake. And she comes and she embraces you, and she confides in you, and you're out. Ruhl, Merx, Mr. Koch, Mr. Wolf, they've all disappeared. But actually, this is not what we're talking about today. This is about prevention, and here we are, the good guys. We're one, apart from the front row, of course, but the rest of us, we're one. You're there. You're the ones raising their voices, and that's good and that's right. You are great. I'm here because of you. And I mean, you actually have to be able to stand this. And politically speaking, in Germany, politically speaking, how can I say it? We have a Minister of the Interior. I think the Minister of the Interior is part of the organizers. Okay, everything's fine. But no. Vanities? No. It's not a minister, it's not you, it's others. So who is it? Ah, the Federal Ministry of Family Affairs. They are the sponsors, and they do not get an applause. Notice? So the Federal Minister of Family Affairs is here. I'm impressed. So where was I before she interjected? You're not listening, are you? You're saying, I am a policeman, I sit in the front row, I look good, this is enough. No, it's not. You cannot just sit in the front row looking good, this is not enough. What have I just been talking about? Could you please be silent? Could you please listen? Ah, the message was the Ministry of the Interior, and then you lost me? Okay. So now we have a Minister of the Interior, a man, Mr. Seehofer, and actually, because he likes it so much, his ministry is now also called Homeland Ministry. So Interior, this would mean Germany, but he needed Homeland as well. So this is our home country, and this is our home minister now. And I'm not sure if you know it, but they are building a ministry for him even, his Homeland Ministry. Nobody knows where it will be. Obersalzberg, probably in Germany. And this is the laughter I enjoy most, by the way. This is politically correct laughter. You have an impulse of laughter and you're trying to suppress it and you laugh nevertheless. So why are you trying to keep it in? Because you want to be better than you are. Just forget about it. We're equally bad. We're equal. I mean, some of us are more equal, of course. So, by the way, did you notice, did you hear? And by the way, our Federal Minister of the Interior, so he campaigns for a political party, and I'm quite irritated by that because in Bavaria, their elections and nationalism and German things are just very popular at the moment, and I'm quite irritated. I'm confused because whenever they talk about nationalists and nations, and then somebody pops up saying that Germans are blonde and blue-eyed. Well, the phenotype of blonde and blue-eyed, this is not German, this is Sweden, this is Norway. ABBA, they are all blonde and have blue eyes, but German, this does not mean blonde and blue-eyed. If they were, what about Markus Söder, a Bavarian politician who does not have blonde hair? He looks like a Ukrainian, actually human trafficker, or arms trafficker. I mean, nothing against them, of course, the Ukrainian women's traffickers. But I was kind of confused, and there he is, and he raises his voice saying the religious cross is our identity in Bavaria. I mean, this is an essential symbol of Christianity everywhere around the world, in South America and Africa, around the globe. This does not lend its identity to Bavaria, the cross. I mean, if you want to have an identity in Bavaria, you should get a pair of lederhosen up on the wall. Or maybe a bit of sauerkraut. Or ask me traditional sausages. So actually, I'm confused. I find it irritating. And actually, it's so popular, and this is why you are here as prevention people, and you're the most important people, because protectionism, nationalism, you find this all over the world, not only here, in the Western world, throughout the Western world. They have the idea of protecting oneself. You know who I'm talking about. One of them actually is in the White House now. It's, you know who I'm talking about, right? He says sentences like, Belgium's such a nice city. I mean, it's funny, but he also says sentences like, if we have nuclear arms, why are we not using them? And that's not funny. And actually, I hope that the nuclear code has more than 140 digits. Let's just hope for that. We'll see. And if he's saying things like, make America great again, then actually he's longing for the glorious past, which is past. Or in Great Britain, they're saying Brexit, and they just want to take back their control, and they are longing for a lost past. Or even the Turks, the Ottoman Empire. Well, it's a while ago, isn't it? Yes, but maybe we can be it again. So there is the narrative of good old times everywhere, around the world. You can see this everywhere. Good old days. In Germany, we're so lucky as so the fact that we kind decide which were the good old times. Adenauer, Honecker, Hitler. I mean, those on the right are laughing now. The others are saying this, the others that. And this is actually why we are lucky. This is our chance. And have you heard? Because the internationalist, protectionist idea causes hysteria here in this country. And this is why prevention workers are the most important people here in this country. Because, of course, women as well, because they can do everything. And you can too, Miss Minister. And by the way, it's the second time you're interrupting me. Okay, let's pick somebody else. Oh, he just woke up, so let's leave him in peace. So who did listen? What was I talking about? Good old days. Okay, this is where you lost me. Okay, it's about hysteria, evolving if prevention does not work. So what I'm trying to say is we live in a country where religion all of a sudden has become a major topic. De Maizière recently was asked at a press conference, could he imagine having a Muslim bank holiday in Germany? Did you hear that? I mean, excuse me, friends, you have to prepare a little bit, because I'm trying to meet you where you are, but you have to be somewhere. So he was asked at a press conference, can you imagine having a Muslim bank holiday in Germany? He said, no, it's a Christian country, Christian country, Christian country, which is right. Muslim holidays, no. And if we should not act, but think about it first, maybe we could, follow the system of Catholic bank holidays, because wherever there is a Catholic majority, they have their own holidays. All Saints, for example. This could be a great day for the Muslims as well, because Allah apparently is holy, so this could be possible, and they could have ecumenical festivals and bank holidays. So we are not allowed to laugh here. So this would be an option, but this is essentially what he said. No, Christian country. Maybe this would be an idea, but actually no, because we're a Christian country. Done. Next time on the newspaper, De Maizière demanding a Muslim holiday. And then, of course, we went right to Absurdistan. You cannot believe what you heard. everything not related to content, not related to anything. Statements like, no, we cannot negotiate Christian values, we all have to wear a burqa soon, and so on and so forth. But it had nothing to do with content or reality. It was incredible. A bit like stepping into dog shit and all of a sudden they all start shitting. Do you know what I mean? This is what happened. So all of a sudden it happens, and it was most absurd, and everybody tried to have a say. So you step into dog shit and the IS actually raises its voice. Oh, it was us. Or Merkel saying, oh, we did not really know how we can change that. Let's just leave it as it is. And then Trump raises his voice, let's just build a wall around it, and the Mexicans will pay for it. Or Seehofer in Germany raises his voice saying, we need a cap on it. Or the Catalans raise their voice, we want our own shit. And in Spain, they're saying, no, this shit is inseparable. So they're coming at you from all sides. The AfD in Germany, they are pointing at it saying, the foreigners have brought it, and someone else says, no, this is Nazi shit. So they're coming from all over the place. The Muslim world, pointing at it saying, this is the Jews, the West is responsible for that. And then Israel steps up saying, is it occupied yet? So they're coming at you from all sides. China saying, oh, this shit, we can copy it and sell it. And North Korea then saying, let's destroy this shit. And Putin says, I will take you with your shit. And then in Switzerland, they're saying, no, we don't want anything to do with this shit. And in the end, the Pope appears saying, holy shit. And when the Pope is talking about holy shit, you know what he means. He's talking about the holy chair. Dear friends, male and female friends, ministers, participants, my time is up. I have an important meeting to attend. So, what I want to say, I had a great time with you. You're partying tonight. I would love to be with you, but next time, well, you can just give me a call. I'm in Cologne. I'll drop by wherever you are. And my last message to you, maybe the most important one, is I'm Fatih Çivikalu. And if you want to know who that was, well, it's somebody representing Germany. I mean, this is here the prevention, right? The Crime Prevention Congress. Shouldn't we just shoot a little video, all of us together, and we could say, Fatih, the German people stands behind you? So, okay, make a nice face. Okay, it's me. I'm from Dresden, the German Congress on Crime Prevention. I'm here, this is the German people, so they're standing behind me, all of them. And if you ask me, why do you do that? Well, because I am Germany. And this is what they said here in Dresden again. Where are you from? And I'm saying, I'm from Germany. And then they're looking just like you're looking now. This is what they look like now. And this is Dresden. Thank you.
Dankeschön.